right, guys, ready? And inhale. Deep breath, hold. Birthday candle. Deep breath, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Let's unmute all together. Let's pray. Sovereign Lord, help me for your name's sake. Out of the goodness of your love, deliver me. Amen. Go ahead and go to this portion in your packet, please. This portion in your packet. Right there. Find this page, please.
Miss Way, am I late?
We technically we start at the 55, but I know that's
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh,
that,
crap. I mean, shoot. Sorry,
Yeah,
Miss Way.
I appreciate the apology, but that don't worry about it, okay? Glad you're here. So, taking a look here, folks, let me just clarify what your assignments for next week will be, and then I'm going to talk about extra credit today. So, day one in class next week, you have what's called the Unit 5 review take-home practice quiz. That will be on Alex. That's going to be worth 20 assessment points. I'm going to pull that grade at the end of class. My recommendation, you get a total of 4 cycles. My recommendation is you do at least 1 cycle at home prior to. And then you have 40 minutes in class on Monday to finish. And then day 2 will be Unit 6. Day 3 will be Unit 7. And day 4 will be Unit 8. My ambition is this: Unit 6, Unit 7, Unit 8. By the end of the week, if you use the help videos, you pay attention, you do a cycle, you take notes. My goal is for you to have an 80 out of 80 as the last thing in your assessment score. For all of you, that would work to your advantage. The only way this doesn't work to your advantage is if you don't do this and you get a 0. That will not work to your advantage. So my ambition is that you're supposed to have an 80 out of 80 as the very last score in my grade book. Questions about what we'll be doing next week, friends? For now, I'd like you to go here, and you're going to get a shot at some extra credit. I'll explain why in just a moment. Eleanor, can you read this problem out loud for us, ma'am?
An airport radar is mounted to the top of the control tower, which is 40 feet above the ground. The radar notes an airplane is coming in for a landing. The plane is descending at an angle of 4 degrees and is 10,000 feet in distance diagonally from the radar. What is the altitude of the plane at that moment?
Okay. Some of you still find this a challenge to draw. My recommendation is you take 30 seconds and use your hands to kind of act out what we're doing. So I'm going to reread it, watch my hands here, and I suggest you kind of follow along and do something like this with me. It's a good way for your brain to interpret. You got radar, ground. So you kind of mentally establish there's going to be a ground line. There's radar on top of a tower. So there's a tower and the radar is on top of the tower. You're kind of acting this out. You have a plane above the tower coming in for a landing. The plane is not at the same level of the tower. That would be like a Top Gun Navy jet buzzing the tower. That's not happening. Plane's up here, commercial airline coming in for a landing. The plane descends. Descends means push down at an angle of 4 degrees. The diagonal distance, 10,000. Notice as I'm talking, I'm acting it out. What is the plane of this tower? You have 5 minutes to attempt to draw and solve this problem. Go. 5 minutes. Oh, you can't see my, there you go. That's right. You have to have human face to get it. 5 minutes, folks, to attempt to draw and solve this problem. Students, send me a quick text back. Which angle are you using? So I want the degree measure of the angle you're using, comma, are you using sine, cosine, or tangent? I want to make sure you're kind of heading the right way here. Quickly, which angle are you using? There's technically 3 angles involved here. Give me the degree measure of the, guys, kiddos, listen carefully. I want the degree measure of the angle you're using. Thank you, Julia. Ryan and Jacob, I need the degree measure, as well as what approach. Julia, you're correct. Thank you, Rain. I want the degree measure, comma, sine, cosine, or tangent. Go, that's on the one line, kiddos. One line. Yes, Ryan. Thank you, Jack. All righty, Rebecca. Thank you, Eleanor. Yes, Alexis. Thank you, Jacob. Got, Will, check again. Okay, students, I want you to now solve for the height of the tower and text that to me. Solve for the height of the tower and text that to me.
Wait, Miss, where do we have the we have the height of the tower?
I apologize. You're right. Altitude of the airplane.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Not the tower, folks. Thank you, Jack. Thinking one thing, talking something else. And that's, I am not an auditory processor. I didn't even hear that mistake. I apologize. You're solving for the altitude of the airplane. Then start reading the next problem. We'll go over the answer here in about a minute here. About a minute. Tay, put your hand in the air like you're in an airplane. Put your finger there. Go like that. Altitude is this. Students, when you're done, you are going to go to my website. You're going to grab yourself a red pen. Preferably red pen. If you're working on Notability, switch to red. You click under day 4 in class. Click on Unit 5 sample written problem answer. I want you to correct your work. If you're 100% correct, big star smiley. If you did something, you went the wrong way, don't panic. All I want you to do is I want you to, in the margin in red, note, what are you going to remember? Where did you go wrong? I want an extensive written note. Then I want you to take a screenshot of this with your corrections and your notes, and you're going to go to Class Kick, and I'm going to give you the exact title of it since you are I'm chronological, but you guys are alphabetical. And you're going to load your corrected problem to the first slide right there. It says final sample written question. Now here's the grading. And the grading I explain right here. If you got this correct and you show me that you corrected it, star smiling, you'll get 5 points. If you made one small mistake in your diagram, but you corrected your work, you wrote a note extensively, 4 points. If you have all your own work shown, but let's say you made 2 or 3 mistakes, you put the angle in the wrong place and you used the wrong ratio, but you write a nice extensive note, what are you going to remember next time? 3 points. Any evidence of copying? 0 points. Load that up to Class Kick, folks. When you're done with that, start looking at this problem. I'm going to regroup with you in about a minute. Give you a minute to get yourself organized. Jordan, can you read this next problem out loud for us, please, sir? The given and the prove. Go.
Do I read the given?
Yeah, read the given and read the prove.
Given -1 9 T 38 V 62 W 23. Prove STVW is a parallelogram but not a square.
Got it. Start plotting, folks. Every point has both a name and a location. Name and location. This is a double proof. Positively, you have to prove it's a parallelogram. Negatively, you need to disprove it can't be a square. Real quick, I'm going to give you a little shove in the right direction. Hold up 5 fingers. I'd like you to turn your cameras and your mics on, folks. This is my camera check today. Cameras on, mics on, folks. 5 fingers, cameras on, mics on. Join the party. Okay, the 5 fingers are so you could wave to your classmates. And in addition to waving, repeat after me. Say OCD.
OCD.
Okay, kiddos, you missed your cue except for Alexis. The rest of you. OCD.
OCD.
CD.
Okay, opposite, 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 consecutive, diagonal. Say it.
Opposite, 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 consecutive diagonals.
Everyone else besides Jack, join me. And opposite,
Opposite. Consecutive. Diagonal.
diagonals. Those are the 5 qualities of a parallelogram. Only 3 of them can you prove on a coordinate plane using either midpoint, slope, or distance. Either you show opposite sides are parallel, opposite sides congruent, or you can show the diagonals bisect each other. I want you to send me a text message. Which one of those 3 methods are you going to use, and which equation supports your method? So I'll put that in text message. That's what your text message comes back to me, folks. Which one of those three tactics are you using? In addition to which equation matches it, midpoint, slope, or distance? Go. Start working, folks. Got about 3 more of you. Owe me a text message. Richie, not quite sure what the 5's about. You want to clarify? Thank you, Mr. Ringham. Students, after you show this is a parallelogram, either by showing opposite sides are congruent, opposite sides parallel, or the diagonals bisect each other, one of those 3 techniques, ask yourself, what do I need to do to disprove it can't be a square? That's your next step. Should take you about 3 more minutes. Students, after you have math that both proves that it is a parallelogram, but it's not a square, after you have all that math, you need to do the write-up down below. And remember, the write-up must have at least these 3 components. Recite your math, explain the meaning of your math, and make sure you hit the punchline. Math, meaning, punchline. Yeah, what's up, Jack?
What happened?
Oh, it looked like you raised your hand.
Oh, no, my bad, my bad.
No, no big deal. Do your write-up, folks. Then review your work on Moodle after you do your write-up, which is a minimum of 4 sentences. There's multiple ways to attack this. Review all of my answers, different tactics. If you used a different method that I did not at all, you're welcome to unmute and talk to me because there's multiple variations. Load your work to ClassKick. Okay, students, I'm going to give you an opportunity to exit early. Listen carefully. It requires a text message to get out. Okay? 1. Alrighty, folks, send me a quick text message that answers both these questions. One, affirm that you have finished this problem, corrected and loaded to ClassKick. And answer the question, what are you planning on doing for homework, at least for this class, between now and Monday? Send me that quick text message along with some variation of farewell, and I'll let you guys go early this Friday afternoon. Thank you, Eleanor. Thank you, Tay. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Mr. DeLuca. Thank you, Mr. Ringham. Thank you, Riley. Alexis, did I answer your question, ma'am?
Yes, thank you. I was just gonna type up the other response.
All right, good deal. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Emma. Thanks, Mr. Chen. Answer my
Miss
text.
Wang?
Yeah, hi, what's up?
Do we have to finish the rest of this document?
Okay, it's not required, it's extra credit, Julie. What is required is you're going to be doing that Unit 5 take-home practice quiz in class on Monday. I'm recommending you finish at least one cycle at home.
Okay, and then the fish tank, extra credit, when is that due?
Monday. I'll take it on Monday.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good
You're welcome.
weekend.
You bet. Bye now.
Thank you.
Bye, Alexis.
What?
Yes, Mr. DeLuca.
You know how you sent everyone a PDF of the written test on Wednesday?
Yes, it was also posted on ClassKick.
Oh, because the PDF, I clicked on the PDF and it wasn't working in my email. So, and then did you lock it on ClassKick or no?
Well, I locked it the day after.
Oh.
Because the day after, are you saying you're not able to load it?
Is there any way you can put on Alex? Is that possible? Because I wasn't
No,
able.
it's a completely different problem. These are written questions.
Oh.
Okay, if you need me to open it off of ClassKick, I can do that. Do you need to load to ClassKick?
Yeah.
Okay, I will double check and I'll leave it open for an hour for you, okay?
Okay.
And then you need to email me once you have it loaded, sir, please. Jacob, it's important you email me. Okay, he took off on me, okay. Tay, any questions?
No, I'm just correcting right now.
Sounds good. Mateo, any questions?
No.
All right. Jack, any questions?
Only one. When I give you, like, can I send you a chat in like 2 minutes to pull me into a breakout room really quick?
Yeah, I'll open the breakout room now. Just give me just a second.
Okay.
Alrighty, Jack. Link's good. Mateo, Tay, you guys are welcome to take off if you like, as long as you know what you're doing. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Ms. Foy. Basically, I just wanted to say that I'm going to be out of town next week until Thursday, and then I will be going to school on Thursday, but I don't have your class on Thursday. So I really just wanted to say thank you for everything. And I just want to say thank you for putting up with me and for teaching me so much. It's really been a true pleasure and an honor to have you. And it's been great.
Oh, Jack, are you kidding? You've been fun. I appreciate the energy you've brought to the classroom, your positive desire to help those around you. So where are we going? Did I
Well,
know?
my family's selling our place in Tahoe, so I'm going there for the last time.
Well, considering is this a place you went to growing up? Is this like a fun family
Yeah,
place?
it's been our house for like a long time.
Ah, okay. Well, then, yes, you have absolute rights to go up and spend some time and say goodbye to this lovely place.
Yeah, I'll visit you on Thursday and you better sign my yearbook, okay?
I would be absolutely honored. Just housekeeping issue. Are you going to have internet while you're up there?
Yes.
Good, good, good. Okay, then you have every right in the world to be underneath a giant redwood tree doing your Alex. Make sure your camera's on so we can see Lake Tahoe while you're at it.
Okay, and make sure someone films you getting thrown into the pool, okay? 'Cause I
Oh,
wanna see-
I'm sure that'll end up on TikTok in multiple ways, but yes. Take care, Jack. Safe
Thank you so
travels.
much. Bye.
Bye-bye.